Alright then. Yo peoples, Kyushu92 here. I'm learning to control my volume when I go into my mic a little bit because I've found that sometimes my volume tends to be a lot higher than normal. But today, the day has come where the DLC for the X-Men for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order is here. So let's just see what this is all about. Now, first things first, we're going to look at the patch notes that came with this update. So firstly, this is version 3.0.0. DLC expansion added. Expansion content for Rise of the Phoenix has been added. New heroes have been added from the X-Men. Iceman, Phoenix, Gambit, and Cable can be unlocked. Next, we have the Danger Room is now ready to play, and new gauntlets were added to Rise of the Phoenix. They will be unlocked as you progress through the story. Just making sure that the stream is still stable, and we are. Next, outfits added for Marvel Knights. New outfits for Blade, Moon Knight, Punisher, and Morbius. And new voice lines for Blade, Moon Knight, Punisher, and Morbius. Then the free update that comes along with 3.0.0. New mode added, Danger Room. Event tab has been added. An event tab was added to the main menu. When events are on, you can earn various rewards by playing certain modes. Next, we have new outfits were added for several heroes. So if you've been paying attention to the Marvel Games Twitter page, then they've shown you a little bit of what to expect from the new outfits for several heroes, like a new outfit for Elsa Bloodstone, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Loki, and some other people as well. Nightcrawler, Logan, Magneto, a lot of different people have new outfits now. And new voice lines were added as well. Then the level cap has been increased to reach 200. And new special effects for ISO 8, Alliance Enhancement nodes. So with the Marvel Knights DLC, we got an additional nodes on the ends of the base Alliance grid. And they've increased in size, which leads to my theory that... Sorry, I saw it buffer a little bit. I want to make sure that everything is stable. Which leads to my hypothesis that by the time the Fantastic Four comes out, the nodes are going to be the exact same size as the base nodes themselves. I'll actually show you guys. But we can now have even more buffs and additional upgrades on top of what we could already upgrade. Now, mind you, I haven't fully unlocked everything in the Alliance grid because I haven't been playing all that often, but I'm probably going to change that so I can start to level up a lot more people. And shield tokens amount adjusted, so it used to be where you can get from what I hear, it used to be where you can get a bunch of nightmare tokens from a bunch of shield tokens from nightmare mode, but now that's been slightly nerfed. And they're making it so they're kind of encouraging people to play Gauntlet modes more often because now there's more tokens dropping there. And lastly, update to multiplayer, where it's just basically saying that if you update to this, you can't play with people who have a lower update from previous versions. And fixed various bugs. Of course, they're not going to go into that. I wish they did so we can know what got fixed and what got nerfed. But, there you go. And we're done. And that's it for the 3.0.0 patch notes. Now, when we go to menu select, this pops up. So now you can see Rise of the Phoenix, the main game, and Curse of the Vampire. So this is the first DLC, this is the second, and it lets you just swap in between the two. Additionally, this is our new event tab. We got 46 days until the event ends. You can earn event points by playing the Danger Room. And note that there's a lot of rewards here that you can get. So what this shows me is that as you go through this tier for the update, the Danger Room is unlocked and you get to earn these. If you have the DLC, then you earn these on top of these is like 600 shield tokens and 10 XP cubes. So as you go down the tiers, the rewards get higher and higher until you're getting a whole bunch of ultimate upgrade cubes, voice lines for Phoenix, outfit for Logan, outfit for Magneto. It doesn't show you what those outfits are, but oh well. So I'll probably be working on this a little bit. But yeah, Professor's Premium Prizes Bonus Rewards event. This is something that's going on for the next 46 days. So if people are really diligent, then I don't know how long it'll actually take. But if we go to the Shield Depot, we got some other stuff. I kind of looked at this last night, and a lot of the new stuff, mainly for the X-Men, like Storm has an alternate to her punk rocker outfit. This one's white instead of the usual black. Deadpool, I didn't really unlock anything for him. Loki has Kid Loki now. Still looks like a 46-year-old man. But now he's got alternate colors. And let's see who else has one. Wolverine has one. Old Man Logan alternate. Psylocke has one. House of M. Nightcrawler, House of M. Magneto, Modern, which is basically his Marvel Now outfit. Doctor Strange has his Blue Mage, and the alternate color just turns him red. Scarlet Witch has her classic look, and then it kind of flips some of the colors a little bit. They really like to go for like black and purplish reddish. I don't know what that called. Is that maroon? I don't know. Then Elsa Bloodstone has Zombie Hunter, and the alternate color for that. Let me show that. Ghost Rider has his Ghost Racers, white version and red version. Thanos doesn't have anything new except for more volatile voice lines. Kind of would have liked to have a Thanos with an Infinity Gauntlet look, but I don't know how that would have worked. Then we have Cyclops with his Astonishing X-Man and the Astonishing X-Man alternate color, which I feel they're trying to give him his Phoenix Force look with the way the colors are here. Colossus with his Age of Apocalypse and alternate colors here. Blade with his classic look, you know, the one with the afro, and then an alternate color to that. Moon Knight with his armored version, and then altered color to that. Punisher with his Age of Apocalypse, and his alternate color to that. And then lastly, we have Morbius with his Midnight Suns and his Midnight Suns alternate. I'm more than likely going to be using the alternate version because it still goes in lines with this whole vampire motif that he's got going on. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and... Is Danger Room the one I need to go to in order to... Oh, okay. I haven't even gone into this menu, so at least I get to read through this. Danger Room! Welcome to the new Danger Room mode. Beast has implemented some upgrades in the Danger Room. Here the heroes can train in an ever-changing obstacle course. Players divide themselves into two teams and battle over multiple rounds. The team that clears the final round first wins. Modules, which trigger special effects when you clear specified tasks, will start one after another during the training. Boost your team or hinder your foes by clearing tasks first. Win a round to select round effects that will boost your team going forward. You can now create rooms at training level Beta, Gamma, and what is that, Sigma? And you can now create rooms at training level Alpha, training level Beta, training level Gamma, and then we have train competitively against other players, and then we have train with the system AI. Okay, so we're not going to really mess with the Danger Room right now. We need to go into the Gauntlet mode because this is where we're going to be unlocking Iceman, Gambit, Phoenix, and Cable. So let's just go ahead and get started. Phase 1, Certain Danger. Alright, level 25. Warm up, cool down. Concerned about the recent cosmic unrest, Professor X summons the Alliance to the Danger Room to prepare them for the battles ahead, but first they'll warm up from a frosty friend. So, clearing this is going to get us Iceman. Danger Room hazards are active. Defeat Juggernaut and Mystique. You have 5 minutes. Defeat Magneto. There are only 120 seconds. Hey, Jacob, what's going on? But you can earn more time by defeating enemies. The stronger the foe, the more time you earn. And lastly, defeat Iceman himself. When he appears, you have 5 minutes. So, we got some challenges here. Clear this gauntlet once. Destroy 7 or more hazard devices. Deals 650,000 damage, plus damage with extreme attacks, and earn a score of 250,000, which I feel we can do. I kind of want to get the ability points so that way I can just keep working on my grid a little bit. Because even though I kind of feel like the heroes are not as strong as they should be, I kind of need to have a more concrete statement for that once I fully upgrade the entire tree all the way. So I still need to work on leveling people and actually earning some of these rewards. Okay, bold statement, but Rise of Skywalker was trash. Attack of the Clones was better. I just went in, and I'll be honest, and I already have that I'm going to be talking about Rise of Skywalker spoilers during my stream today. I got it both in chat and in the description, so if anyone is wondering like, oh no, he's talking about spoilers, I have multiple places where I'm going to be talking about it. But, I don't know, it just felt like I said in my short reaction to it. It wasn't my review of it, it was just my reaction to it. But I just felt like overall it felt like a Disney film rather than a Star Wars film. See, with Star Wars films, you can be surprised a little bit, but when it's a Disney film, they play it so close to the chest 100% of the time that it's very rare for them to surprise you often. That's just my personal opinion. So, going into the movie, I was expecting most of it was to please fans, but left more questions. Exactly. Like, I don't know what is going on with Disney and their belief that, you know, the less we tell them, the more they'll be interested. No, tell us what's going on so we can understand why you made the decision you made. Who does zombie Palpatine think he is? Like, here's the thing that makes sense to me. We're not kids where we need our handheld in order for things to be explained, but we're not dumb enough where not explaining stuff to us is better. That's my opinion. And I felt like they left so much exposition that they actually could have told us, but chose not to tell us. It actually left more questions than we needed.
Did you truly believe you stood a chance?
But okay, Adam Driver's performance was phenomenal. He stood out more than anything. He was the only one who felt like he was giving it his all. Adam Driver and Ian McDowell, they both were the only ones I felt that they were perfect for their roles. Everyone else is like, okay, you're here, but... And Carrie Fisher. I have no problem with Carrie Fisher. But it just didn't resonate with me. Like, I mean, Ian McDowell, he is Palpatine. He is the Senate. So I have no problem with him. But I just felt like they kind of wasted him, to be honest. Like, the worst thing you can do is leave out important backstory. And then I'm hearing things that there's lore for the movie that's being told in interviews instead of the movie itself. like, I think J.J. Abrams recently had an interview where he explains what Finn actually wanted to say to Rey when they was in that, like, that quicksand-like stuff. And he revealed it during an interview. Not during the movie, which is kind of what you want to do in order to tie up loose ends. No, he reveals what he says to Rey during some interview.
This dangerous device has earned the official Henry McCoy stamp of approval.
And Rey didn't think it was possible to be more hated than Jar Jar. Oh, boy.
Miss are more light than Ray.
Ow. I like to see Palpatine build up the Empire again, at least behind the scenes like Thanos. Well, that's basically what they're trying to say he was doing this whole time. I mean, it's not explained how he comes back. They just assume that, okay, that's just too much information, we don't need to know that. Yeah, we do. We need to know why the big bad of the original trilogy has come back to life. You can't just leave that open-ended. You can't just assume that we don't want to know. That's stuff that we want to know. Why is he back? Where has he been all this time? And you mean to tell me that he's had an entire planet's worth of Star Destroyers just chilling under what? The ice? Was it ice or was it straight up rock? Chilling under the rock, waiting for his command, where he literally has Death Star lasers on every single ship. If that ain't a MacGuffin, I don't know what is. Because during the film, he demonstrates that one of these Star Destroyers is capable of destroying a planet. Literally, a Death Star on every single Star Destroyer, and he has a gigantic planet's worth fleet just chilling, waiting for his command where he can build his empire back on. I'm not even really paying attention to this stage here. I'm just talking about Rise of Skywalker. And Kylo Ren hated it. Stupid Rey was like, oh, I love Ben and not Kylo. Even he slaughtered thousands of people. I'm like, excuse me. This man literally kills almost everyone he comes into contact with. Even his own men. And you mean to tell me that all of a sudden, as soon as Leia, and I'm just thinking like, okay, how are they going to do this? They're pretty much intent on killing all of the original trilogy characters. Like, they took out Han Solo in The Force Awakens. They took out Luke. They took out Luke in The Last Jedi, and then Leia's gone in Rise of Skywalker. And then it takes her using the Force, you know, to send a message to Rey. Not to the extent of Luke, but she essentially did what her brother did. Leia essentially used the Force to transmit her message to Ben using the Force all the way over to him. And it was so great that she ended up, you know, becoming one with the Force. And that was enough to bring Ben back to the light. And then we find out that Rey is not a Skywalker like some people may have assumed, but she's actually a Palpatine. She's the granddaughter of the Senate himself. But Adam Driver, I can't get over how good it was. Yeah, Adam Driver, he's a phenomenal actor. He's a phenomenal actor, so is Ian McDowell and Carrie Fisher and Anthony Daniels. They're great. But I just feel like with the way the Star Wars films are now, they rely too much on these comedic moments that really don't need to be there. Like the prequels and even the sequels, they had funny moments when it was appropriate. Not every single other conversation in the sequel trilogies needs to be like a joke gag moment in order to keep us, you know, like, oh, that's funny, haha, okay, moving on to the next moment. Like, it doesn't need to do all that. Where it was like, alright, I'm gonna run around a jungle to get OP, and it's okay to be this OP because plot. She's only OP because she's Palpatine's granddaughter. She's not strong by her own power, it's because she has Palpatine's blood in her. That is the only reason why Rey is so strong. It's not because she's strong, it's because she has that Palpatine blood. Which shows you that the Senate is the absolute power in the universe. Not even Rey's character can escape that.
That was quite a showing. But let's find out if you can make my friend and fellow the incomparable Iceman break a sweat.
Who did Papa Palpatine? I don't even know. Because it was his son that was Rey's father. And the parents wanted to keep Rey from Palpatine because Palpatine wanted to use her to rise the Empire back up again. And I'm just like, okay. Who's this son? Where did he come from? Why are we only hearing about characters after they have died? No backstory. I guarantee you we're never gonna find out who he is because the saga's over and he's no longer relevant anymore. The only reason why I'm not doing as much damage as I'd like to is because I got 4 XP ISO 8s on Thanos right now. I'm still trying to level. Out of everyone, he's my highest level character, and I'm trying to get him as high leveled as I can. But I don't know who Palpatine was with in order to give him a son. That confused me. Then, okay, here's only a few moments that kind of stood out for me, to be honest. The moment where Rey is trying to take the transport, Rey is suddenly more OP than Anakin, and I saw a meeting saying she isn't, but from the movie she's way strong. They're trying to give it this impression like, okay, you know how Anakin was the chosen one? Yeah, forget all that, because now Rey is the best person ever. She's now suddenly the best Force user. She's now suddenly the best star pilot. She's now everyone's last hope, as if... Here comes your favorite. Hey, Iceman. She's now the best hope for the Resistance, as if there's not over thousands of other people who can work just as hard as she can, but in that instance, they're first, Force Lightning, second, Palpatine, and third, Reylo Ren. Oh, alright, I forgot about that moment. But the thing that kind of stood out for me a little bit, and some of it good, some of it just stupid. One stupid moment for me was when she was trying to take the transport that presumably had Chewbacca and the dagger on it. She ends up trying to wrestle it from Kylo Ren, who, you know, when they went to that planet where those people were having that celebration and he crashes his TIE fighter and he just walks away out of it like it was nothing that truly happened. And, you know, the same crash that blew up after Rey kind of sliced off one of the wings of his fighter, and he ended up flying like 2 miles out, and then his entire ship explodes, and then he just walks away like it's nothing. And they both struggle to hold on to the transport. Sorry, let me get this started. They both struggle to hold on to the transport. She uses a little bit of the dark side, and she ends up using Force Lightning that ends up destroying the transport. She thinks she killed Chewbacca. I kind of thought she killed Chewbacca, but in my mind I was thinking, wow, they really are trying to kill off the entire original trilogy cast, aren't they? But then it turns out that Chewie is alive, and I was all like, whew, at least one will survive. The other moment was Babu Frick. I like him. And I think the last moment for me was when Palpatine absorbed the life force from both Kylo Ren, from Ben and Rey. when he absorbed the life force from Ben and Ray, he used I don't know what level of force lightning that was, but it was enough to electrify the entire sky and basically take down every single starship that was there. That I actually liked. When the bad guy was killing all the rebels, that's when I liked Palpatine a whole lot more. Alright, let's start this one. Stacked deck. Despite some impressive displays of teamwork, Professor X won't allow the Alliance to rest yet. The next mission, designed by Gambit, requires more finesse than sheer power. So they are more durable than Vader. My thing is, what is it with Star Wars villains now that stop using common sense? In the prequel trilogy, Palpatine was ridiculously smart. He knew exactly how to play everyone to a T and still remain hidden. He took no chances that did not benefit him in the slightest without any consequences to his own well-being. So my thing is, when he's using Force Lightning on Rey and he sees that it's not working, why doesn't he stop using it? I mean, beforehand in the fight, he lifts up I'm just gonna call him Kylo Ren from now on, because that's all I know him as. But he lifts up Kylo and throws him in a pit. And then he starts using Force Lightning on Rey, which she blocks. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe I should try something else. No, he continues to use it as if it's gonna continue to work. Like in the prequel trilogy, when Palpatine saw that his lightsaber wasn't working against Yoda, he decided to use the Force against him. You know, change up his tactics. He still used it on Windu. Yeah, that's the thing. You think he would have learned from when Windu was able to block him, or when Yoda was able to block him. Okay, these are some powerful Force users. Maybe I shouldn't really rely on the Force too often to keep them guessing, so I have a better chance of beating them. But no, he just continues to use it. Then Rey uses not one, but two lightsabers to direct the lightning back at Palpatine, which, you know, rebounds on him, and then it proceeds to literally disintegrate his body. Ow. By the way, good news, another trilogy confirmed. Oh, Lord. And like that, another foe down. On to the next. Yo, CJ, what's going on? Just talking about Rise of Skywalker and why it disappointed me. And it's gonna follow Keanu, Jedi Master confirmed for the cast of it, and an apprentice and the struggle. Wait, what? Wait, what? Keanu as in Keanu Reeves is going to be a Jedi Master in a brand new trilogy.
The universe trembles at my word. Do they even know yours?
Okay, I actually kind of like the idea of Keanu Reeves as a Jedi Master. Just as long as they don't make him pale in comparison, brown cloak and green saber. I feel like a Keanu Reeves Jedi Master would be really cool to see because... What is this thing? Ah. Claw came in right when I was about to use my move. Okay, normal attacks don't work. Reduce greatly increase ability damage. Okay. He has the face of a Jedi. I don't know what it is, but a war-hardened Jedi general, like the edgy sword. Kind of like Quinlan Voss, maybe? Because that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Maybe he's like Quinlan Voss. Going to have to see that potential dumpster fire of a Star Wars film soon. Be careful in chat because I have been talking about it. I've been dropping some major Star Wars spoilers in this chat, CJ, so please, if you don't want to be spoiled on it, then don't pay attention to any earlier things said. But me, I was disappointed with it. But now we gotta defeat Gambit to unlock Gambit. Oh, and I'm also letting you guys know now that on Christmas Day and on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I will not be doing any videos. I won't be doing any streaming. I'm just going to be spending time with my family. Just so you guys know.
Monsieur Lebeau, will you make sure our esteemed allies are unable to steal success quite so quickly? Merci, mon ami. I knew that my chaotic creations would be so amazingly attractive.
No word of a lie. Cinema was packed. Then Ray used a thing on the transport and people booed and left. Going to watch both my critique of it as well as Overlord's DVDs of that film. Be
careful now. Gambit got a way of stealing hearts.
You wanted to, but I wanted to see more Papa Palpatine. Go for Papa Palpatine. Get a win streak of 6. So how does one get a win streak of 6 if it only lets you go up to 3 times in this one particular gauntlet? And defeat 20 powerful enemies. How do you earn the upper echelons of these rewards? Let's just keep going. So that was Stack Deck. Now fight for the future. I know who we're going to unlock with this one. Go from Dish Network to Cable! Fight for the future. Professor X is convinced that the future will be fraught with peril, and there is one X-Man who knows the dangers ahead better than anyone. The time traveler known as Cable. Is that the classic 90s Gambit voice? It sounds similar. But let's go ahead and defeat Nebula and Ronin. Extreme attacks deal more damage, but all other attacks are less effective. Your extreme gauge charges faster than normal. You have 5 minutes. I wonder what running through this gauntlet would be like had I taken the time to max out as many characters as I can in order to kind of max out my grid. I'm going to have to work on that. Also watched Black Klansman yesterday, and it had hilarious comedic timing, and yet spread facts of it about the divide, about a divide in culture.
Be brave,
Interesting.
My brothers in battle, dark days are descending.
I don't like some of these danger room elements where these little orbs are able to drag you clear across the room.
Let me show you.
Weird though seeing Adam Driver say, oh, it felt, oh, okay.
Let me show you truth.
Show you how it's done.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these orbs that drag you along.
Fatal attraction.
I'll show you how it's done.
Alright, that's another challenge clear. Kind of breezing through this for the time being since I got so many high level people. Back to the topic at hand, decided to bail on PS4 and save for Xbox Series X and some games for it. Hey man, more power to you. If that's what you feel like you're going to be comfortable with, then I'm nothing more but happy for you. Kind of curious about what type of games they'll bring to the Xbox Series X as well. Could we get another Sunset Overdrive sequel?
Get ready to learn the true meaning of pain.
I'll admit, as an X-Man, there are few things I find shocking anymore. This surely does the trick.
Bow to me.
However, Godfall looks amazing for the PS5. It does look interesting. Not enough to beat Thanos. Oh, it's Maximus. You're a literal downgrade from Ultron.
Unlimited power!
Please recommend anime. I've ran out and up to date on everything. Me, I actually got to catch up on some anime I've been watching and actually start up some new one as well, so... I might not be the best person to recommend anime for you. Because I would either say One Piece, Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Soul Eater, Hellsing Ultimate. But those are the older kind that, you know, been out for a while already.
Who better to prime us for potential perils than the futuristic freedom fighter called Cable? They're all yours, Cable, my boy.
The love triangle between Thanos, Deadpool, and Death. The fact that Death actually adores Deadpool more because he's the only person that she can't have. It's no wonder Thanos cursed Deadpool not to die. Of course, that's been rescinded. Need to watch Overlord movie, I believe. That's the one where they have all those zombie soldiers? Or like the superhuman zombie soldiers or something? And it looks like we got Cable! Goodbye, Dish Network. I wonder if he ever had anyone associated with him called Dish. Cable and Dish. But we got Cable, destroy 15 or more hazard devices. Not sure, just know there is a movie. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we have Iceman, we got Gambit, and we got Cable. Time to unlock Jean Grey! Professor X and Jean Grey have sensed the cosmic entity known as the Phoenix Force reawakening, and it might be returning to Earth. The Alliance must be prepared for the worst. The last time this happened in the comics, the Phoenix Force was divided and split up by Iron Man because he thought, my technology should be able to do something to this cosmic invincible entity, and it wound up getting separated into 5 different X-Men who turned the world into a utopia but also became dictators as well. So the fact that they think that they're gonna do anything here, yeah, probably not a good idea. Phoenix Protocol is active. Danger Room hazards are active. What does that mean, Phoenix Protocol? Don't matter. We're about to unlock Jean Grey. Thank you, overpowered Thanos. And he's still not at his strongest because I don't have any ISO on him that just drastically increases his power. Me personally, I feel like even though characters are strong in this game, they're not like comic book strong. Or like, oh man, playing as Thanos, you're just wiping the floor with everybody. Yeah, wait until you get to ultimate difficulty and then you're wondering, okay, where's Miss Marvel and her room clearing hammer punches? I just feel like characters' damage should scale with their levels. So if I get Thanos to 200, he should be, you know, one-shotting a lot of people. From easy difficulty all the way up to ultimate, I feel like he should be standing a lot bigger of a chance. Now, ultimate, which is the hardest difficulty currently, it should be a little bit of a challenge, but not enough to the point where our level 200 characters should have any trouble with it. But once I get a character to level 200 and possibly try and expand my alliance upgrades a little bit, we'll see. Also, if you're watching for the first time, hello there. Or as if old Greg would say, hi there. I'm old Greg. What you doing here, my waters?
These simple trials are not nearly enough to ready us for the cosmic threat looming on the horizon.
Level up. One particular program I could power up, Professor.
Okay, now I'm imbued with the Phoenix Force. Is it also healing me?
I promise you.
Nope, I'm on fire. When a hero becomes a host to the Phoenix Force, they recover any health they have lost. So Thanos now has access to the Phoenix Force. That is something. And the more I grab, the bigger the flames become. What? How long does this buff last?
Get up and fight more!
Move, Hulk. Oh, how big can your wings get? I'm kind of curious now. I hope there's more Phoenix enemies. Ghost Rider with them flames will look dope. Oh, well, let's switch to him then. Okay, Iceman now has the Phoenix Force.
The universe trembles at my name. Do they even know yours?
So once I beat Iceman, I'll put it on Ghost Rider so we can see how it looks. And challenge clear. Like that? Just like that? Okay, we'll have to try it next round. Hey, it's Thane, his son that has Phoenix Force potential and powers. Alright, let's defeat Gambit. This time, we'll put it on Ghost Rider to see how he looks. Okay, I'm getting Discord messages now. And you know me, I tend to get a little bit emotional and stuff, and I just get, overly thankful. But I just want to say thank you guys for always supporting this channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you for making this a fantastic year. I'll give my thanks in an official video at the end on December 31st is when I'll give my last video of the year. But I just want to say thank you guys for supporting this channel. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. And just continue to be awesome. Yeah, I don't need to play as a character in order to get the Phoenix Force for them. I just need to be the person who has it. And you would think that a person who's using the Phoenix Force... I'm getting thrown around because I don't have ISO that makes me resistance to getting knocked back while I'm attacking. Because I actually got that. No, I'm actually just saying thank you. What? You dare? I leveled up, but I didn't get no health boost. But yeah, I'm just saying thank you guys for always being here. You guys are amazing. You help make this channel as good as it is. Now we gotta defeat Cable and Cyclops. Okay, they're both gonna have the Phoenix, which means I get a chance to put this on Ghost Rider to see how his flames look. And one thing I neglected to do when I was playing through this, do we know to unlock the other costumes like the ones for the other X-Men? I believe you have to go through... Hold on, let me get through this real quick. You either go through the Danger Room, or you just go through the Gauntlet itself and earn rewards for the event tab itself. But hey, Infra Ninja, good to see you here. Alright, Cyclops came to help him. No, oh no, not in my house. Alright, switching to... Aw, what? It won't let me get the Phoenix Force from him?
Let me show you true.
Nighty-night.
So I guess I gotta get the Phoenix Force from regular enemies, not from bosses themselves. Disappointing, but hopefully in this next round we can see if we can get it. We have 5 minutes to defeat Phoenix when she appears. And then we'll unlock Jean Grey. Fine. And what is she doing in Thanos's... Nope, this is the Nexus. This is the Nexus, isn't it? This is the place where you end the original game when Thane gets a hold of the Infinity Armor. Well, at least they respecting her as a cosmic threat since, you know, Phoenix. At least she isn't healing herself. That would suck. And down goes the most one of the most cosmically powerful beings in the universe, downed by Thanos. Okay, you want to purchase Ben 10 Omniverse 1 and 2 for a friend, just don't know whether it's on Xbox One. And like that, we have Jean Grey. I don't think Cable has ever had the Phoenix Force before, but almost everyone else in his family has, though. Well, they sometimes say that skill tends to certain privileges and hereditary traits skip a generation. Alright, so it goes even deeper than here. Let's actually see what these rewards are. Okay. It won't let me see the rewards for that. But the Gauntlet goes even deeper. So we got Phase 2. That's Phase 1, Phase 2. So we'll keep going until it becomes too powerful for us to deal with. First things first, though. We're going to look at all the characters that we just unlocked. Is Dr. Manhattan stronger than the Phoenix Force? That's actually a good question. And if you notice here, we have Phoenix, Gambit, Iceman, and Cable, which leaves 5 slots left, which more than likely is going to go to the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, Human Torch, and presumably, and lastly, Doom. So, yeah. Vulcan hasn't gotten it yet. But that is a good question.
Allow me to rise to the occasion.
Family values. I'm sorry, but to what degree does Jean Grey have in common with Ghost Rider, Hulk, and Thanos for me to get the bonus family values? Wait, what the heck? Family values. With Thanos? What for? That makes no sense. They're not related in any way. And I just backed out of the screen. Get back in now. So we do get X-Men. Let me actually just put everyone on there so we can look at all their skills. And then I'll put my original team on there and look at them there.
The future won't save itself.
Okay. Actually, let's look at some of these. First Class X-Men. Jean Grey, Cyclops, Magneto, and Iceman. Resistance goes up 10%. Marvel Knights, Affiliated Heroes, Ghost Rider, and Entity Death. Thanos wants to be with Death. I don't think it's anything that serious. All new X-Men. And that's pretty much what we had already. Team leaders. Where is gods? Okay, so we have Loki, Thanos, Blade. Did you know there is a Watchmen series? Yes, I did. But I haven't watched it. Be quite honest, it doesn't really interest me, to be honest. But let's go ahead and look at our team. Cable, Gambit, and and Iceman. I did not know that I put them in alphabetical order. Okay. I'm just now noticing that. I think I might have did that subconsciously. But we have Cable with this look. Then we got Gambit. Ah, the playing cards. Iceman. I really hope they release a costume for him that makes him all ice and not with this one particular outfit. Not that I got a problem with it, I'm just used to him being completely covered in ice. Like him being pure ice. Then we have the Phoenix. So, going from Cable, let's actually check out their moves. So we got Extreme Arsenal. Got a question about quirks. Go ahead. Summons an autonomous gun that fires a beam in front of it. It increases the duration, increases damage to stagger, increases attack damage. I feel like with the last skill you unlocked for your attacks, I feel like it shouldn't be reduces chance of attack being interrupted, because why is that such a prominent thing in this game? How does someone know they have a blood-related quirk like Stain? Huh. I guess they would have to accidentally ingest some blood somehow. But I honestly feel like the last skill that you unlock for your character, and what is the quirk capacity until you turn into a Nomu? I feel like only All For One and the Doctor know. I feel like there's certain parameters that have to be reached for a person to be turned into a Nomu. Because like in the first Nomu we find, he has multiple quirks that are specifically tailored to fighting against All Might, though it wasn't enough for him to beat All Might. Then we have Kurogiri, who's this culmination, well, I kind of don't want to go into that spoiler territory, just in case there are people who kind of want to read it or watch it for themselves, so I may not go too deep into that. But the capacity to turn into a Nomu, the level of what a person has to go through in order to reach that, I don't know. Is it like alcohol because Deku is going to have 6 more quirks? I don't know. It makes it all, and it actually makes you think about when All Might said that he's conditioning his body to use that quirk. He was only conditioning Midoriya to use the quirk One For All that gave him like the superhuman strength. Because All Might had no idea about the additional quirks that were residing in One For All. But back to this, I feel like the last skill for this should be like the damage on this should scale with the level. Not just be like reduces chances of attack being interrupted. That's just me personally. Alright, Gravity Bomb. Sets an explosive charge that draws in surrounding enemies. Sounds nice. Tech Shield creates a barrier that blocks attacks and also reflects beams from team members. Hold to continue blocking. Oh. How did All Might not get any other quirks though? Maybe because he never learned how to fully delve into One For All's power. He only used like the super strength of it. He knows of the successors, but he's never learned how to access any of the different types of abilities that came with it. So, unlike Midoriya, maybe he didn't spend as much time fully understanding just what One For All really was, like how Midoriya's been getting dreams of it. Also, new My Hero Academia movie. Yes! Actually, hold on, I need to check something. Okay, I checked. Part of me didn't think that I had the new, recent My Hero Blu-ray, but I do get it. I still need to actually watch that. So we got a shield here, reduces EP cost, All of these just straight up reduce the cost of having a shield up. Finally, an attack that doesn't reduce staggering when I use it. Oh, then there we go right back to it. TK Spike attacks surrounding enemies with powerful psychic energy. Hold to continue attacking, but if you hold too long, the psychic feedback will reduce his defense for a short time afterwards. This is the first time I've seen a skill that actually has a drawback from you using it too much. Kind of like a quirk. Alright, Gambit, luck of the draw. Set explosive cards in front of him that he can detonate with his other explosive attacks and abilities. Kinetic Burst strikes ground with charged staff, releasing explosive energy. And Deadly Deal continuously throws explosive cards in front of him. Press repeatedly to continue attacking. And lastly, Dangerous Ground creates an energy field that deals continuous damage and causes a slowing effect on enemies. Still feel like the final ability you unlock for upgrading this should be the damage increases the higher your level goes. I just feel like there should be damage scaling with the level increases in this game. They may never add it because, you know, we gotta keep people playing, but we don't want people to, you know, get too powerful, otherwise they breeze through all our stuff. And I'm looking to see if there's anything different, and there really isn't. And I kind of don't like the... Here's a problem I have with this game, is the fact that some moves are better than others. When in like previous Ultimate Alliance games, all moves had their own purpose, but if you wanted to just continuously use one move, you could. Here, you mainly are just going to be using moves that have more damage or cause stagger more. It doesn't matter if it has low cost, if it has more damage, or if it has better chances of staggering foes, those are the moves you're going to be using. So, you're pretty much stuck preferring to use one move over another. Like, you guys just saw me play Thanos, and I only use his move where he punches the ground, because it's always staggering and it does so much damage. I don't really use any of his other moves. So it's like, which move is best? I'm just going to continuously spam that. That's pretty much what all these moves are, unfortunately. When it should be, if I use this move, I stand just as much a chance if I use that move. My own opinion, of course. Iceman, Arctic Blast, releases a blast of frigid air on enemies, on foes in front of them. Hold button to continue attacking. Adds ice element to ally attacks, increases attack damage and reduces EP costs. I really don't care about reducing chances of attack being interrupted. A lot of these characters shouldn't be getting ragdoll and knocked back by attacks anyway. I just feel like everyone is just so frail. Like, Thanos gets hit 2 times or gets hit 1 time with a charge move and he's sent flying. Shouldn't be a thing. But that's just me nitpicking. Please ignore. Shimmering Shards slams the ground with powerful fists, attacking enemies with rising blocks of ice. Can't wait to try this out. Covers self and surrounding allies in an icy barrier, reducing damage to them and granting ability element ice. Increases effectiveness at rank 3. Ice Impact drops a massive block of ice from the sky to attack the surrounding area. Hold to aim. Okay. And that's Iceman. And this is just his level at level 26. Mid-air slide, fire resistance, and cold resistance. Oh, I didn't even look at their traits. He can teleport, and he has super strength. Gambit has element fire, ice, and shock. And lastly, but not least, we have Jean Grae, aka the Phoenix. Has flight, fire resistance, and element fire. So, let's look at her moves. Phoenix Fury attacks in front of her with a swirling vortex of energy. Hold button to charge. Increase attack damage, increase damage to stamina, increase area of effect. Cosmic Might explosively releases energy in all directions to attack the surrounding area. Hold to charge. It causes burn damage. Interesting. We'll try all these characters out in like a low-level rift just to see what they can do. Rank up, increases damage, adds fire element to ally, increases area of effect. Telekinetic Talon. I wonder if this game finally has Iceman's healing recovery abilities in freezing mist form. I doubt it. I doubt it. They won't even give Hulk the ability to regenerate, even though that's one of his biggest abilities. You have to actually either upgrade him you need to get an ISO that can heal him while he's running around, or upgraded in the ability tree to get healing. But Hulk does not have a lot of the skills that he should have as Hulk. I feel like I'll nitpick about this later. Telekinetic Talon. Lifts up enemies in front of her using talons of energy and makes them explode. Interesting. And lastly, Cleansing Flames. Creates a field that inflicts continuous damage on foes, which is converted to EP that she can absorb. So with this attack, if I hit a whole bunch of enemies with it, it's going to restore my energy while it kills them. And I can also increase the area of effect, the attack damage, and distributes EP absorbed to her allies. So I can replenish the energy of all my people around me. Interesting. We're gonna have to try that out. But here's our team. Let's go ahead and actually switch to the main menu, because that's the only way we're going to get to the rifts. Sadly, they do not add any new rifts with this update and this DLC, but oh well. Alright, where's Rush? Where's Rush? I need a Rush. I need a Rush wave. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell that I haven't played this in a while, because I still haven't done certain missions for even the very first rift of this game. Here we go. So, let's see what they can do. How much time do I have to play through this? I kind of want an actual survival mode, not a rush mode where it counts down how long I have to get increased damage, but I want a survival mode for me to go as long as I can. I don't know if the Gauntlet can do that because I haven't gone that far, but it'd be nice to see just how far I can take characters until they, you know, give out and die. Or at least until I reach a certain point and says, okay, I'm tired, let me stop. But like I said, I don't know if Gauntlet mode has that, so we'll see. So, let's try out Cable. See? Why am I getting staggered so easily? These are prison thugs. Why am I getting staggered so easily? Like, look at this. Doesn't matter if they're slightly in my level. Let's see his other moves. That's actually a pretty good combo. Draw him in with the bomb, and then just hit him with the laser. So him teleporting, is that him using his time traveling in order to get around and jump around at certain points? Just seeing what his moves can do, I'm Instagram ad. Wait, one didn't pop up in the middle of my stream, did it? Okay, I like that super. And Iceman is down. They also made some significant upgrades that I'm pretty much going to work towards, like increasing how many shield tokens you can get, and decreasing how long it takes you to revive your allies. And okay, so Iceman slide is his basic movements. And his wow, that is slow. Why is that so slow?
Here comes the big chill.
Do you agree with me that Thanos as a character has still not had a definitive synonymous voice yet, even despite the success of the MCU films? There's no Mark Hamill or Kevin Conroy level of instant recognition. You're right. There's been so many different people that voiced Thanos over the years. Yet other than Josh Brolin, there really isn't anyone that just strikes me as, oh, that is Thanos. Because Thanos is only in the MCU films. And I doubt that they're going to put him in any TV shows, because if that Marvel Spider-Man TV show is anything to go by, yeah, they'll probably butcher him. Let's go through this again, but we're going to use Gambit. But no. And you know what's funny? His alternative, Darkseid, has one true voice, and that's Michael Ironside. The moment you hear Darkseid's voice, I immediately think of Michael Ironside from the Justice League and Superman cartoons. He will always be Darkseid to me. Sure, Darkseid has had many voices in different types of media, from Michael Ironside all the way down to Weird Al Yankovic. But Michael Ironside will always be Darkseid to me, just like Mark Hamill will always be Joker to me, and Kevin Conroy will always be Batman. George Newbern will always be Superman to me, but that's my personal opinion. The way Steve Bloom will be Wolverine. The way Yuri Lowenthal and Josh Keaton are essentially Spider-Man for me. Nope, I meant to say let's just work on, let's work on Gambit. Let's see what he can do. Joaquin Phoenix takes first two letters from both, and boom, Joaquin Phoenix is a JoJo. Alright, so that's interesting. Throw cards down, and I can actually blow them up with another one of my abilities. Nice synergy there. No love for Tim Daly, Superman. Tim Daly is actually really good. He's good. He's good as well. I forgot about Tim Daly. If there was any other person I considered to be like a good person to fill in for George Newbern, then it'd be Tim Daly. And Gambit is down, just showing me how weak he is. Even though Gambit is like 30, like in a level 30s, hold on. What level is he in? Gambit is level 31. Everyone is of a slightly higher level than this mission, yet everyone is getting bodied, including Phoenix, who should not even be able to die. But you know, game mechanics.
I've got you. I've got you.
Here comes the big chill.
And one thing I'm wondering is, since the level cap is level 200 right now, how's that? What are they going to do for when the Fantastic Four DLC releases sometime next year? How's that going to work? What are they going to do? The Phoenix has been beaten by common prisoner mutant thugs. I need to try out Gambit again because I didn't really use some of his moves. And if it looks like there's some frame rate dips going on, that's because it is. And I didn't even see Gambit's full moveset. I still haven't seen his ultimate, so let's try and work on that a little bit. I'm just chilling with you guys right now, looking at their moves, and then we'll try working on getting further in the Gauntlet. Does eat through his abilities a little bit. You know what? Might help if I actually, you know, put some points into their skills! That's my error. I'm here complaining about how they keep getting hit, and I'm the one that's pretty much putting them in that situation. By not upgrading their abilities! Also, I'm still waiting on that package for my One Punch Man book. Should be arriving today. Actually, let me check the traveling details. Says it's still out for delivery, so I still gotta wait for it. Oh well. Alright. Let's go back to upgrading everybody. Luck at the draw. Dangerous ground. Let's get multiple throwing cards. When I think of Wolverine, when I read the comics, novels, or imagine his voice, either Cal Dodd or Steve Bloom's voice renditions instantly come to mind. That's how you know that you found the perfect voice for a character. When all you ever hear is that character's voice when you read through it. Like when I see Spider-Man's voice, I either hear Josh Keaton, the 90s Spider-Man, I forget his name, or Yuri Lowenthal. And do I have enough points to put something here? Yes, I do. Increased damage to stamina. Stagger is E. I don't... why? I feel like nitpicking again. Because no skills... He has no really... His stagger rating... Do the new characters have other costumes? They got palette swaps. Though Phoenix, her palette swap is essentially her red Phoenix form, her red Phoenix suit, her dark Phoenix, essentially. It doesn't change the color of her eyes, though. It would be nice if it just gave her all white eyes on top of the red outfit, but it just does like a palette swap for newer characters. Old characters like Doctor Strange, Psylocke, and Logan, they all have new outfits. Like, Logan has his Old Man Logan outfit, and Moon Knight, Punisher, Blade, and Morbius have new outfits. Now, palette swaps, well, they do have palette swaps of those outfits, but they have new alternate outfits overall. So, we'll look at those. Well, we'll try and unlock them somehow. Might help me out if I actually gave him some skills, huh? Fast freeze. Which will be good. Well, fast freeze looks like it might be used. Wish they had added Emma Frost. A lot of people are saying that they wish that Beast was added as well. Beast would have been a nice addition. Some people were hoping for Rogue, but we didn't get her. Alright, Phoenix Fury. I still haven't used Jean Grey yet. And she has a lot of points that I could put some stuff into. Cleansing Flame. Let's actually get that to this level. Cosmic Might. That's 15 right there. So I only got like a little bit left to go. Yeah, just one for Telekinetic Talon. Alright, let's see how this is overall. Damage. This is a stagger. This is just a straight up stagger move. This one doesn't say, because it's just like a it's mainly like a field, an energy field move, just like Scarlet Witch's. But we'll see. Plus, I don't even have any ISO on them either. That could potentially give a massive increase. So Thanos has the boost to XP on him. I kind of want to get him leveled up to the max first. Let's see if I can put some good skills on her. If I can get... I'm pretty sure I got some ISO that makes it so... Increases damage done to the enemy stamina gauge. That's on Wolverine. Increases resilience. Decreases damage while attacking by 14%. I think Phoenix synergizes with Cyclops and Wolverine. Well, once I'm done with this, we'll pull them up and see what type of bonuses they can get when they're all together. More than likely, we're going to get like the basic X-Men bonus, but then we'll see after that. So, let's see. Wolverine has decreased the number of attacks you must land before inflicting a status effect by 30%. Let's put that on her, so that way she can... It increases her chances of setting people on fire. Increases damage done to enemies by 15. You know what? Let's leave that on... Leave these on Logan. Increases durability. I need some good ones. Where's the one that I had on Thanos that made it so that he wouldn't get staggered at all? I know I have it. I have it around here somewhere. It was a oh, here. This is it. This is it. This was the one. And Psylocke, of course. Okay, so we'll try out the different X-Men with one another, and we'll see. Let me get back to it because I'm actually spending so much time in this. We'll do this after we fight.
Let it snow.
Let it snow. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that he said something so campy.
This go hurt.
Okay, I'm seeing some very significant increase to damage, but the amount of particle effects that's going on right now is making it very, very difficult for me to see everything so smoothly. Alright, now let's see his special. Okay, I like that. Lots of drain on the amount of EP that I use for these attacks, so hopefully I get to circumvent that once I continue to level up their moves. Does have impressive range, so I will say that. That was a lot of frame rate drops. Alright, let's try it again. This time we're gonna try Jean Grey. I know they call her Phoenix here, but that's the only name I know her by. How far does her basic melee go? Okay, the damage definitely could be better for her Vortex, especially since she's using the Phoenix. Should be seeing that health drain out a lot quicker. That's just my personal opinion here. Alright, let's see your special. She's actually lasting a lot longer than Gambit, Iceman, and Cable did. And it was working until I said something. Now she's starting to take a lot more damage. Wait, did she come back? I think she revived. I went down. I'm sure I went down, and now I got full health again. I think she came back. That's interesting. And her extreme brings everyone back. Oh, word? Alright, we're gonna have to mess around with this a little bit more. First things first, I believe I leveled up a little bit, so I should have some points. Jean Grey's Extreme revives the fallen teammates. Nice, I like that. Oh, enhancement points, I've reached 300. I'm trying to get down here. Increase amount of shield tokens earned by 5%. And where is it? There was another good one here. Time required to revive team members decreased by 50. So now you can revive them in half the time. So this costs 120, this is 75, 120, 75. I think I can reach it. Alright, now I need an additional... $120. Well, yeah, I need an additional 120 in order to get this shortened revival time. So we can work on that a little bit. Increases XP gain by 10%. And this is just the regular blue one. All these nodes, they've been expanded. And I'm pretty sure this entire tree here is going to reach this size once the Fantastic Four DLC comes out. Because that's something that they've been doing. They've been slowly but surely expanding on how big these nodes actually get. But with these upgrades, it actually starts to decrease how much EP you use so you can actually fly around a lot longer. There's a lot of good skills here. I should probably work on defensive skills so I can actually tank a lot of things. You know, outlast the enemy a little bit. So this is for durability, and this is for resistance, so I should probably try and work on this a little. Increase resilience. Alright, time to work on these characters and time to level them up. Or should I continue with the gauntlets? What do you guys think? Continue with the gauntlets or trying to work on characters a little bit more? Fantastic Four DLC is rumored to have the Quartet and Doom, but I prefer Silver Surfer. It'd be awesome if we got Silver Surfer. It would be nice. Because he was by far one of the most OP characters in the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I mean, he could slow down time. He could call down like cosmic lightning that if you leveled it all the way up, it was just throwing people around. He had another move that shifted the atoms in your opponent. And it caused their health to kind of drain out. Gauntlet, want to see Dark Phoenix boss fight. Alright, we'll go back to Gauntlet. I just got to bring my OP team back and actually put some skills on Thanos. First things first, I actually need to change the team back to him.
In truth, there was never any other option. Hulk's turn to smash!
And you know what? We're going to bring Jean with us so I can kind of work on her a little. The Ghost Rider, he stays.
Rise again.
What do I think of Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan? I think she's alright. I mean, I ain't got nothing against her personally. Yoko no Dioda! It's good to see you, man. Welcome. I'm learning to be quieter with my mic since I tend to be kind of close to it, so pardon me if I sound a little bit more soft-spoken. Since I tend to lean a little bit close into my mic a little bit. So we got our team, Thanos, Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Phoenix. All four of these are exponentially powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. But here in the game, you gotta work for it. Alright, so Ghost Rider has the ISO that increases XP gains for the entire team by 384%. Thanos has XP gains by 400%, so he can increase, you know, even further. But I'll probably work on that with harder difficulties. Right now, I need that. No problems with my glad to be in the stream. Hope you're doing nice. Oh, I'm always doing fine, man. Anytime I'm doing this, I'm great. Increases damage done to the enemy stamina. Gives health regen every 10 seconds. Just chilling with your cat? Oh, nice, man. Nice. Increases resilience. Decreases damage taken while attacking. Nice. And increases heavy attack damage, increases damage done to enemies by 15. Also nice. Increased damage, increased strength. If only you could continuously level up this ISO to like plus 10 or plus 100 so you can be truly strong. But no, 5 is the limit. Sorry, I'm nitpicking again. Alright, let me get that XP one in for Jean Grey so she can gain a lot of levels really quickly. So her XP gain will now be 400%. So even if I'm not playing as her, she's still going to be benefiting from Ghost Rider's increased team XP gain. So that's good. To the Gauntlet! Level 60, Restoring Order. When Jean detects the Phoenix Force at the edge of the universe, Professor X dispatches the Alliance to nowhere to intercept it. But has someone beaten them to their target? Ah, I didn't mean to press back. I meant to go back into that. My apologies, everyone. Whew, I cannot believe this is the last full week of this year, and then we're entering into a brand new decade next week. It's crazy. But also exciting, because there's so many things to look forward to in the coming year. This channel is going to get even bigger than before. I'm going to try and refine my craft a little bit so it can be a lot more entertaining for you guys as a whole. And then eventually, you know, it'll start to bring in more people. And they get to see what a good community I got going on here.
It is as I feared. The recent incident with the Infinity Stones disturbed the cosmic balance. The Phoenix Force has reawakened at the edge of the universe. We must prevent it from returning to Earth once again and consuming our world in its level up. Proceed to nowhere. Jean will assist me in maintaining a telepathic link with your team throughout your journey.
Oh, I forgot. Let me get Ghost Rider so we can get them, get them Phoenix wings. Did I take out everybody? It won't, oh, that would have been cool to zoom in on Ghost Rider's look. Even though Jean Grey is going to be weaker. That's a pretty substantial decrease in health. Well, that's the Gauntlet cleared out. (2011 to 2019) was really amazing with its ups and downs, man. Glad we doing fine. I'm glad as well, because this year has been something else. Also, sorry if the quality of the stream looks like there's frame rate issues. That is the game, that is not the stream. And I have my stream on its highest resolution settings, and it still looks like that. I even got it on 60 frames right now, and it's still looking like that because the frame rate dips are real.
The Phoenix Force enhances the abilities of its host exponentially. Level up. Even our least dangerous foes become cosmic level threats with the Phoenix fuel.
Alright, now I'm confused. No, seriously, Thanos is confused.
A small portion of the Phoenix Force has been left without a post. Perhaps we can use it to turn the tide in our favor.
done.
Great intro cutscene makes it so that I can't take out Supergiant. Love that. Now Supergiant's gone. Give Thanos the power of the Phoenix. Give me that power! Oh, beat him. Get additional Phoenix power. Give that to me! The wings grow even brighter! I took out Call Obsidian with a bomb. Just a casual bomb. Ooh, give me this power! Oh, it looks like the wings can only go to a certain limit. Okay. So I can't get infinite cosmic power. Only tiny itty bitty living space. Friend and foes alike will deal increased damage. You have 7 minutes. That works in my favor, because if all I gotta do is just hit them from a distance with Thanos' eye beams, and we should be straight. A lot of the characters I have on my team right now have a lot of long distance moves. Here you go, and just get started already. Thanos now has more cosmic power! No! Give me that. So having the Phoenix Force on me burns me. Is it supposed to heal me too, or what?
You really should do something about your rage issues.
Is she talking to Proxima Midnight, or is she talking to Hulk? You see what I mean? There's so much reliance on one particular move because of how good it is. I'm seriously only using this one move because it's so good with stagger and damage. Basic attacks to reduce the health, but nothing else really stands out.
I promise you death, and Thanos always delivers.
Cosmic Thanos wins again. Is that actually a thing? Is Cosmic Thanos a thing? defeat 200 enemies, including Thanos, with the Infinity Gauntlet that we should have got when we unlocked Thanos, but they decided not to because they honestly did not know how to implement it. Let's be honest here. We could have gotten Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, but they didn't know how to add it in. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos is essentially admin privileges. Give me that power! That's basically what the Infinity Gauntlet is. Having the Infinity Gauntlet is basically you having admin privileges over. It's basically turning the entire world into creative mode. Admin privileges on a universal scale. Let's just see what the max damage we can put out is. In one fight, I managed to get to 9,999,999. I think this was during like a rift that I was doing. Constantly drawing on that Phoenix Force power. I believe it was during one of the Rush Infinity rifts that I did. It was either Sigma or something or other. But since it was Rush, it increased the damage. So by the time it was like in the last 30 seconds, I did like a special with a full crew, and we kind of maxed out the damage. I might need to show that off once I'm done with this gauntlet, just so that I'm not being inaccurate with what I've seen. Sorry, there's only room for one cosmic Thanos in this game, and you're speaking to him.
It's almost as if Thanos' sinister mind is not in the present. Only the Phoenix remains. Tread carefully, my students. Nothing is quite as it seems. The only truth I can guarantee is that our Phoenix must be stopped.
Thanos gets done in by regular gas canisters. I was joking! I was joking! I was joking. I didn't mean for him to actually get done in by canisters. That's gotta be worse than him getting beaten by Squirrel Girl. I was joking. And he actually got beaten because the canisters were too powerful for him. Thanos got beaten by over-explosive red... Thanos got beaten by your trademark video game red barrels. Ain't that a mess? But hey, I got a new outfit for Iceman. Is it a palette swap? We gonna find out. What did I win? No, it must have been that outfit. And then we have Divine Power. Who is this? Defeat Thor. Okay. As he tracks the Phoenix's movements, Professor X recalls the Alliance to the Danger Room for more tests. If they can face the might of the gods, perhaps there is still hope. Okay, we're gonna have you fight all these ridiculously powerful people, because I kinda don't think you can stand up to anybody. Literally just left a fight fighting Thanos, who's stronger than Thor. So, I kinda feel like the Professor's thinking is kinda backwards right now. But let me go ahead and I feel like Jean Grey's leveled up quite a bit. Let's go into the rift and see if I can pull off that maxed out damage that I was talking about real quick before we dive back into the gauntlet again. I'm having fun. Admin gets done in by a bot fun command. Pretty much. Oh, hold on.
I am Thanos. And I will not be bullied by any rudimentary human constructs.
Immediately gets done in by a red barrel. And then gets smacked to the side. Hey, UPS came by. Looks like they got my package. Time to go check after this gauntlet is done. Actually, you know what? I'ma actually pause it real quick so that way I can go grab it. People be stealing stuff. Y'all hear people be stealing stuff off of delivery trucks and Amazon trucks? That's why I gotta be careful. I'll be right back. Alright, back at everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, it turns out the UPS wasn't there for me. Let's see if we can reach that maximum damage output. Oh, that was sad. Nope. This isn't the group I used. Have I ever played as Magneto? Yes, I have. Actually, that might be the character I need in order to reach this output for that 9 million. Because he has a lot of attacks that cover a lot of ground and hit multiple times. Up. Okay, okay, we almost reached it. See, that's 9 million right there. Not quite the level that I'm used to, though. And as every minute passes, the damage increases. So I'm pretty sure the next time we get a special, we'll be able to pull it off. See? There's no other move I'm using except for smashing with Thanos because it's the only one that works. See? We're almost reaching it, but we're just skirting the surface. Lambda, Rush, Rift, and Wakanda is better to level up characters than the Omega one. Thank you, Isaiah Evans, because I've been meaning to find a more efficient and better way to level them. Because I've just been using this one for the longest. So I highly appreciate that tip. Because I'm trying to upgrade that grid, man. Trying to get all those buffs. Kind of want to try and see if I can get the entire grid maxed out before the Fantastic Four DLC comes out. Lambda, Rift, and Wakanda is better to level up characters than the Omega one. Wait. This isn't the Lambda one? Oh, the mail truck's here and they're parked in front of my house. Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Mail! I have too many ISO 8s. We're not going to give you the ability to deconstruct more than 10 at once or massively deconstruct some. We're going to have you ultimately do it one at a time. I get it, game. But the mail truck actually stopped at my house. I'm going to go get my book, Bebek. Alright, we got it. My volume of One Punch Man Volume 18 has arrived. The reason is because the Lambda one spams more bosses than the Omega one over the 3-minute period, and you're welcome. Okay, so let's go. This isn't Lambda, is it? I sometimes forget my... No, this is Phi. Is this Lambda? No, Gamma. I am so iffy when it comes to my Greek symbols. Sigma. And when I say iffy, I just mean I'm straight bad with it. That's Alpha. No! Lambda! Okay, there we go. To the left of Omega. Okay, I got it. Okay, where is the one for Wakanda? Rush, 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 rush. Is this it? Wakanda! Yeah! Need to deconstruct some ISO 8 before you are out of storage space. Ugh, fine. Let's just go ahead and get rid of all the smaller ones that we've gained. Extreme Gauge Restore Rate increased by 16%. So I'm pretty sure if you built like 4 of these, you'd just be spamming extremes. But let's just get rid of the smaller. Increase rate. That basic attacks restore. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. I'm still kind of, you know, concerned that they don't give us the ability to massively deconstruct a lot of these. We got to individually go through all of these, which is a hassle. It's not advantageous. It's a hassle. Wow, you can really tell that I didn't care about talking too much about Rise of Skywalker and spoilers because I just completely stopped talking about it. Nothing else really stood out for me to continuously talk about it. Alright, I don't see a number up there anymore, which means we should be in the clear. Okay, we should be good on space now. And since we leveled up a little bit, hopefully we have enough points to put something else in. We got 125. Does that mean we can get the upgrade for reduced? We got to upgrade it just a little bit more. Okay, okay, okay. Now let's go into Rush. Because I really just want to get the upgrade shortened revival timer. Just want to get that. Then we'll head back into the Gauntlet. And go from there. Because I hear one of the last stages is level 180. And my Thanos is nowhere near that level. He's like in the 130s, but he is not 180 material quite yet. Bye, Kamala.
When does the fight start again?
He loves to spam that move. Don't be disrespecting Spider-Ham. She's gone. That's what you get for disrespecting Spider-Ham.
I win! Now it's done!
I really thought that would be more exciting.
Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you, Isaiah. And Doctor Strange? What in the world are you doing here? I don't know how you came in, but I know how you're leaving.
That wasn't even worth writing about in my journal.
Okay, I like that. The fact that they keep respawning, and she's already gone. Can I take out Miles before the time expires?
When does the fight start again?
Yep, in the last second, I was able to take out Miles again. Okay, okay. This works out just fine. Let's run it again. Ah, I meant to go back to the Gauntlet. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go through this again. We'll complete it because I kind of don't want to worry about missing out on anything.
About in my journal.
That reminds me, since she's leveling up, I might as well keep putting points into her skills here. $88. Okay, more than enough to max out everything that she has. Well, at least by a small margin. So I need 20 for this, and 20 for that. So I need 40 points and 6 of the ability orbs in order to max out all of her skills. Okay.
So, when does the fight start again?
I'll show you how we're in a hurry!
You're the lamest, and I've met Spider-Ham.
You disrespect Spider-Ham, you get bodied. You get bodied by the Phoenix Force. That's how this works.
That wasn't even worth writing about in my journal.
I don't know what she was expecting. Come on, let's get that ultimate. Let's get rid of the good doctor.
I'm in.
Ah, that's cute. He thought he was doing something.
Bad idea. And I've met Spider-Man.
Ah, I couldn't take her out before it hit 0. Oh well. Well, that worked out. Alright, back to the Gauntlet to take on Thor. Let's see how far we can get before we actually start to get overpowered. And as much as I would like to play with you guys all day, I unfortunately have to go to work tonight. So, probably have to cut this short around maybe, what, 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock? But thank you, Isaiah, for that tip on coming here to Lambda rather than going to the Omega one. More bosses means more XP, which is something that I simply cannot ignore. And getting these tokens might actually help me out, because tokens I can buy in the Shield Depot that'll actually give me more ability points that I can actually work on the skill tree with. Spider-Gwen synergizes with Gambit throwing web with throwing cards. Huh, may have to try that out. Not the danger room. What's the time there, by the way? It is currently 2:16. Alright, Divine Power. Defeat 50 enemies, including Loki. Friends and foes alike will deal increased damage over time. You have 5 minutes. Oh, so this is a rush gauntlet. Nice. I'll take it. Also, since I don't really tend to look at my playback a little bit when I'm really into streaming, my voice changer still works, right?
When I speak to you like this, it sounds really deep like Thanos, does it? Or does it just sound normal? Please, let me know.
If my theory is correct, that wasn't Thanos at all.
Wish Odin was a boss in the stage. I wish Odin was a playable character.
Strongest psychic imprints in the surrounding area.
Okay, good to know, good to know. That's just this mic settings I'm gonna have from now on. Ever since that little mishap with my stream earlier when I was going and reading through the most recent One Piece chapter. Yeah, my settings for my mic completely conked out for like the first 20-something minutes. And then it wouldn't let me. Then it wasn't until everyone was saying, "Look at your chat, it's not working." So I'm being extra careful with how my voice sounds from now on.
So now, I will not mess with the settings that I have equipped anymore.
Can I do any version of Professor X? The closest one I'd probably be able to do is Patrick Stewart, but I don't know how good my Patrick Stewart actually is. He has a distinct he has a distinct accent, but it's not like one that you can just easily. It has like a dignified air to it, so it might be tricky for me to actually do. Plus, due to the volume of my own voice and the pitch it has, me reaching his deep, more mature tone, I don't know, I'll give it a shot.
They call me the Mad Titan. Let me show you why.
Make an Ian McKellen version of Magneto. As long as that cure exists, our war will rage. Your cities will not be safe. Your streets will not be safe. You will not be safe. Get the Team XP ISOs to level like nuts. Okay, so just so we're clear, is it enough that I have it on Ghost Rider? Because he's the only one that has like Team XP ISOs on him. Or should I have it on multiple people to exponentially increase the amount of XP I get for everybody? Because I've always been kind of confused on that. Should I just have it on one character or multiple? That's kind of what I've been wondering for a bit.
So smart.
I was wondering, where was I for a second there? Have it on all characters. Okay, then I need to go farming for some white ISOs.
You're not as tough as you think.
Multiple characters, but do it after Phoenix reaches level 100. Okay. So I actually need to go and farm for some more ISOs because I don't have it. I don't have a bunch.
Be grateful I didn't wipe.
Whew! That saved me. Hulk and... So yeah, I actually need to find a rift that'll constantly drop white ISOs for me. Am I not dying? I'm not dying. There it is. Hulk have cosmic power. Phoenix wings too tiny on Hulk. Seriously, look at how small those wings are. Those are not wings. Those are like cosplay Warframe level type Scion Donnas. That's what those are. Okay, they're bigger now. But yeah, I'll try and farm for some white ISOs on stages. What is the best stage to do that on? I like to do things very efficiently. I don't want to waste my time on rifts that have a lower chance of it having. I know I got multiple ISOs that increase the amount of white ISOs can drop. But I just need to know a good stage where I can get it to drop often. That's my one thing. Omega Wave in Wakanda is great for ISO farming. Okay, so it's good for the Omega Wave is good for farming, and Hulk is down. Hulk has been beaten.
Pay for your sins.
Kinda didn't want to use their extremes right now, but oh well. Let's get this energy back on Thanos. Alright, so Omega Wave in Wakanda is great for ISO farming, while Lambda Rush is good for leveling. And I need to get multiple team ISO so I can level up like crazy. That is what I like to hear. That is what I'm going to use. Most likely, once this stream is over, I'll take your advice and, you know, go farming. Try and get that ISO.
A little piece of my mind.
Yeah, I saw. Which is why Jean Grey probably may never leave my team. So I can actually have some people there.
I'll show you how it's done.
Very nice touch there. I like that. Red Skull with the Phoenix Force is actually kind of frightening. It is. You know what type of things you could do with that power? It's quite frightening.
I should not even sully my hands.
Okay, so we're gonna put you in a danger room where you have to fight a bunch of Asgardians and undead warriors. But to throw it in the mix, we're gonna have some random danger room mechanical arms just smash in there, you know, to add into the realism. All this effects going on right now.
I'll show you how it's done. Insolent will.
Ultimate XP cube. Awesome. Give me that Phoenix Force. You don't need it. Give me that Phoenix Force. You don't need it. So not only do I have the energy of the Odin Force and the Destroyer, but I also have the Phoenix Force on top of all of my skills. I'm sorry. How OP do you want me to be during this entire challenge? Oh, you're still alive. That was the only thing holding me back from completing the challenge.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Now let's take on Thor. Him having some of Onslaught's power and armor a few years back was bad enough. Isn't that the same one where he took the brain out of Professor Xavier, put it in his body, and then donned Onslaught's armor? Wasn't that same storyline? Because here's the thing that confused me about that storyline. When you take a person's brain out and put it in your body, you're not still in control of your own body. That's essentially someone else's mind controlling your body. So you can't take a person's brain out, put it in your body, and then you suddenly have the ability to use that person's mind. No, that person's mind now controls your body. It was like, now I have the power of Professor Xavier in my body, so now I'm the most powerful person ever. No. Wherever your brain went, in whatever body that happened to, that's what body you using. If you take out Professor Xavier's brain and put it into like a walking person's body, he now has control of that walking person's body. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna take out the Hulk's brain, put it in my body, now I can turn into the Hulk. That's not how it works. So that's what seriously confused me about that whole entire storyline. How do you take out a person's brain, put it in your body, and you still maintain your own individuality? Okay, this Danger Room orb, getting on my nerves. Power! Unlimited power! And Thor's down. Jean Grey still leveling up. It's beautiful. Clear rewards, 175 shield tokens, and one big red ISO. So, if I defeated 150 enemies, I would have gotten a new outfit for Gambit, but I got some ability orbs for leveling up some skills. Darkness and light. First things first. We've leveled up a couple more times, so let's see what new skills we have. And I really wish that no, it's here. I'm wrong. Alright, I got enough points to shorten up revival timer by half. Look for them bare necessities, them simple bare necessities. Forget about that threat that's on your life. Should probably try and work on increasing strength as well. So increasing strength, things that output a lot of damage and defense, maybe I should put some into health as well so I can, you know, have more health. And let's actually see if we got any new ISOs. So A and AAA. Let's actually see if we got any new white ones and rainbow ones. We did. What is this one? Increases HP recovery by 4.2% every 10 seconds. Increase the rate the extreme gauge fills by 13%. Okay, this one's detrimental. This one only increases my HP recovery when my health is low. Why can't I just have one with regular? Sorry, nitpicking again. Decreases the damage taken from attacks with the fire ability attribute by 15.4% and increases heavy attack damage by 70%. Okay, nice. Increases strength and increases durability. I love this already. Strength and durability increases. Okay, you're definitely getting preserved. Increases vitality by 7.6%. Enemies take an additional amount of seconds to recover from being staggered. Like it. Like it. Increases the appearance rate of HP restore orbs. Where is... Have you gotten there yet on DMC4, by the way? No, I haven't. I still need to continue playing. My bad, man. I still need to get to that point, though I feel like I'm getting very close. Okay, so I got white ISOs here, but I still need to work on getting some white ISO fragments so I can actually upgrade these to tier 5. So I can just put all of them on top of one another, and so I can get myself some more Team ISO, Team XP gains. So I currently have one... Okay, all of these are getting locked, so I know which ones. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can put on one character. Then XP gains here. That's 5. 6, 7. So there's 7 of these white ISOs that I can have. I need to upgrade them once I get the chance. Yeah, okay, those are the rainbows. Let's check the other colors real quick, and then we'll work on doing one more gauntlet. So anything new? Decreases damage from ethereal and energy attacks. Ooh, like that. When I don't like it when it has to be a specific parameter in order for it to trigger. I don't want my health to be low in order for this to work. That's why I get rid of these when my health is low, because I don't like playing glass cannons, and I don't like having glass cannons. So I try to get rid of any ISO that has, hey, your health needs to be low in order for this to do more damage. Like if I'm playing as Hulk, I don't want his health to be low in order for him to be at his strongest. I want him to be strong all the time. But these stay. Decrease, increase resilience. Increase the damage of attacks with the ice ability, so that'll probably go on Iceman. Increase the damage done to burning enemies by 26%. Increase damage of energy attacks by 14.8%. I love just regular flat-out upgrades. Increase the damage of ethereal, we've seen that already. Increase HP recovery by 4.2% every 10 seconds when your health is low. Okay, goodbye. If I see any one of these, they are getting taken down. I don't want my health to be low in order for it to actually work. It's like saying, I want to use the Yomi Yomi no Mi that Brooke ate, but the only way you get to use it is you have to die first. It's like, why do I have to die in order for my Devil Fruit power to work? It's kind of how that works here. Increases vitality by 14, but decreases durability. Anything that is detrimental does not get to stay. And that's red. Increases XP gain, but decreases resilience. I'm pretty sure I'm better off just having team ISOs over, you know, individual character ISOs, right? I'm pretty sure I am. Because if I am, then I'm just going to get rid of all of these. Sure that you saw Dante's scene with the energy projectile devil arm, complete with those brilliant yet subtle double entendres when he first uses it. Oh, you mean the one that can shoot out, like the one he uses a rose for? It's like some weapon he uses and it shoots out like red energy. Yeah, I remember seeing that from way back when I was real young. I still remember it. It wasn't until I was older that I understand what he meant, and it made me enjoy it even more. Huh. Increased damage resistance. $15. Hold on. Calculating something. If I have Hulk have 4 maxed out increased damage resistance by 15.15 times 4 equals 62%. So this in turn will make him 62% resistant to all damage, plus coupled with the upgrades from the Alliance. So I wonder, can I make Hulk a complete tank where he barely takes any damage at all? I feel like I can. But I'm getting distracted again. My apologies, everyone. Increase the likelihood of being targeted. I used to use this early on for Hulk. Increased damage done to powerful enemies by 13%. Be useful against bosses. I got a lot of looking through these skills to do. Alright, we're done. We're done. Back to the Gauntlet. Divine Power. Darkness and Light. Wait. Divine Power. Darkness and Light. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Darkness and Light. The Alliance follows traces of the Phoenix Force to the Dark Dimension, where it takes on the forms of many of the supernatural and magical beings who have journeyed there. In the end, we are all satisfied. Alright, reach the destination and defeat all enemies. You have 3 minutes. And this is level 80? I think Jean leveled up a little bit more so we can put some more points into her skills there. We'll work on it.
Perhaps it retreated to this dark place after we opposed it earlier. We must prevent the Phoenix Force from returning to our reality at any cost.
Power! Thanos get little itty bitty Phoenix wings.
A nasty headache is waiting for you when you wake up.
So they got Jennifer Hale to be Phoenix then. I recognize that tone anywhere. Thanos get bigger Phoenix wings. Thanos get biggest Phoenix wings.
Having all this power does put a smile on my face.
Well, I guess that was it. Alright, the gauntlets are getting longer. The gauntlets are getting longer. Oh, we gotta defeat Morbius. There are only 120 seconds on the clock, but you can earn more time by defeating enemies. The stronger the foe, the more time you earn. The presence of the Phoenix Force has been detected. I forgot to read the details on what benefits you get from having the Phoenix Force. It does say you heal every time you grab one from an enemy. But what are the other benefits?
I promised you death, and Thanos always delivered us.
I am Thanos. I'm so powerful, I can... Well, he's gone. Later! Supposed to be helping me out here, Hulk. What are you doing? The only one who deserves that power is me. And Thanos is frozen.
Get up and fight more!
You really didn't think
What?
this through, did you?
I did not know it could do that. Have I been doing that this whole time and I never knew it? Shooting projectiles out? I never knew I was doing that this whole time. I did not know that having the Phoenix Force could shoot out projectiles. Well, at least we know another benefit. Wow.
Anyone else want to feel Hulk's fists?
Oh! Wait. Okay, so they start out small, and when you max out your wings, they turn into giant orbs that... They start out like little daggers, and then they turn into full-on orbs once you level it up all the way. Okay, I understand the benefits now. Well, now I know.
Nasty headache is waiting for you when you wake up. You really should.
Anyone else want to feel Hulk's fists?
A vampire with the power of fire. I don't think I've ever seen anything any more backwards.
I'll show you how it's done.
All right.
I've got you.
Sorry if I'm not saying anything, just kind of focusing. Oh, I only got a few seconds. Morbius, hold still, please. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was so close. Beating that one guy let us get those seconds that we needed. Oh, I forgot I was on a timer. That was a bit too close for comfort there. Reach the destination and defeat all enemies. Your health HP will recover upon completing a certain amount upon completing this challenge. Alright, so we really can't dilly-dally. But if Team ISO is what we need to level everyone up even quicker, then I need to switch one of these for Jean Grey, which I can't do because we're in a gauntlet and it won't allow that. So I guess I just have to deal with the gauntlet for now. Okay, I got enough to get Cosmic Might maxed out or Cleansing Flame. Let's go with Cosmic Might. Then I just need to level up this one, and then that'll be it for that. Alright, let's try and get through this as quickly as possible. As soon as I say that, these jokers show up. You're gonna have to give out sometime. I got a lot of energy to spare.
The spirit of vengeance still hungers.
Okay, this one broke open. Let's hurry up. Spam lasers forever!
So many sinners. Where do I even start? In the end, as always, Thanos stands triumphant.
Ooh, that's a white ISO. Wait, I can't. I can't even look at it until I'm done with this gauntlet. Please let that be another team. Let that be another team one. Why am I going over here? Too bad you can't relinquish the Phoenix Force that's on you. You gotta keep it on you as it slowly murders you.
You really didn't think this through, did you?
Thanos is getting hurt. Help Thanos. Since they're really trying to get everyone on this kick about going through the Gauntlet, you know, increasing shield tokens gained in there rather than Nightmare mode, kind of wondering what are they going to do for the Fantastic Four. As long as I keep grabbing all these Phoenix Force seeds, I can keep my health up. I do not know who this number is. Don't know why you're calling me. Called me all the way on the 11th of December. Who are you? If you want me to answer your call, then send me a text message.
A nasty headache is waiting for you when you wake up.
Okay, we got a rainbow. I can smash anything. Just take a look. It's in the book. A rainbow I saw. Rainbow I saw. Oh, I might not make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. Game over! Acquired Phoenix Force 10 times. Whew, okay, it seems like they were starting to ramp up the attacks there. But not enough to get us to the next stage, and these are level 90s. Shield Depot. We should have some tokens, so let's see if we can get something that can help us out a little bit. Enhancement points. Oh snap, I can get 1,000 of these. Or at least 900. Sacrifice 90. Wait. This is only gonna get me... This is only gonna get me 90 points. Sacrifice 900 tokens for only 90 points. Never mind. That would have been a waste of my time. Can we get something that's good? Recover 2.6% of damage done to stunned enemies as HP. And give 3.0 HP recovery every 10 seconds. Shortens Phoenix Force interaction time. Increases damage done when burning. Time required to revive team members decreases by 50%. Coupled with the skill in your alliance tree that pretty much just... I want to assume that this will instantaneously get your... instantaneously revive everybody. Villagers. I missed something? I felt like I missed something. Let's only get 2 of these. And I still need to get white ISOs, so I still need a bunch of these. Wait a minute. It costs 5 just to get only 1 singular piece for white ISO? Are you crazy? I know we leveled up a little bit, so we should have some more points. Exactly 9, which means jack squat. Quick second. Alright, everybody, give me a quick second. I gotta make a very important phone call. I'll be right back. And we are back. So it seems like I really need to get some more of those team ISOs in order to work on this Gauntlet a little bit more. But I'm not going to work on the Gauntlet off camera. I'm going to work on getting my team leveled up and maxed out. I don't know how long that'll take, but seeing as how the Omega Rush in for Wakanda is good for getting ISOs, and the Lambda Rush is good for leveling, I just need to get a bunch of team ISOs in order to exponentially increase the amount of XP everybody gets. So that's probably what I'm going to work on in my spare time. If we go to our team, we actually got some new ISOs, so let's take a look at some of them. Let me filter out Rainbow, filter in Rainbow. Okay, so we got this one. Reviving a team member will charge gauge for the X gauge for the rescuer and the rescuee by 30% and increases critical hit chance of projectile attacks. Please let this be a team ISO. Nope. Increases the amount restored by HP restore orbs and EP restore orbs by 11%. It's fine. I need to find so I have Omega Rush for ISO farming, Lambda Rush for XP farming. Now I just need to find one that'll give me white ISO fragments. Give me your best Gambit impression, mommy. Well, I don't know. I could give you my best, but I ain't no guarantee, shall? One thing I know is that Gambit might be my most favorite person on this whole entire team. Of course, I haven't spent much time with Gambit and I ain't spent no time with Gambit and his accent for a little bit, but I can tell you I'll work on it a little bit. I think that's the first time I ever tried to use Gambit's accent. I know it's not good, but I'll keep working on it. So, all these are inconsequential. The only thing that concerns me are the white ISOs. And getting those team ISOs. Increase the rate at which white ISOs will drop by 30. I need to increase these and level them up and start putting them on people so I can actually start farming for them. Definitely got to put these on a couple of characters. But these team ISOs, where are they? Where are they? I'm not concerned about rainbow ISOs. I'm more concerned about white ones. And this one, I did not mean to put on. I need to put the other one I had on Thanos on. Pretty good, actually. I can see it being one of your best if you work on it some. I'll definitely work on it some. Where is... I just had this ability on. Oh, there we go. Okay, XP, 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 XP. I'm just gonna work on this a little bit and then I'll probably call it a session here. It's already 3 o'clock. One thing I like about playing on Switch is it's quiet. No loud running fans in the background. Okay, I still don't have enough to get this one maxed out. But I can get it pretty close. So I'm willing to use what little white ISO fragments I have in order to get XP gains to almost 400%. So I am not mad at all. And combined together, it is currently 396%. So with that being said, I need to go ahead and put the white ISOs on Jean Grey so I can start to level her a little. White ISO. White ISO. Once the stream is over, I'm just gonna be farming for white ISOs. So now the increased rate at which white ISO 8 will drop by 105%. So it has a 100% chance of dropping. So increasing that even more just increases it even further. So let's just put the rest on everyone else as well. I know I got more. So I'll just keep dropping it and putting it on people until I have more than enough. Stomach is growling, telling me that it's time to eat. Oh, another team XP gain. I didn't know I had an extra one of these. Another white ISO right here. Alright, white ISO increased to 189%. Both varying degrees. So Ghost Rider has the XP gains. Phoenix and Hulk have the white ISO gains. And Thanos... I'm gonna go put the additional team ISO on him. Where is it? I just saw it. There we go. Team XP gained by an additional 75. Alright. So, I slowly but surely am getting my team ready to start farming some white ISOs, which I'll definitely be searching for the team XP so I can just max those out. Any bad ones that I don't want or don't need, they'll get dismantled into fragments, which I'll then use to upgrade all the additional pieces. So all in all, I got a bit of a game plan for myself. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to call it a session here for today. The next time, it'll probably be after Christmas. I'm not going to be doing any streaming or any videos tomorrow on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm just going to be spending time with my family and just chilling with them. So expect either another video or another stream either on Thursday or possibly Friday, just in case I want to take an extra day to rest. More than likely it'll be Thursday. But we'll continue playing some more of Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, with the Rise of the Phoenix DLC, and hopefully by that time I'll have some leveled characters where we can take on that last gauntlet that we failed at and actually stand a bit of a better chance. I'll continue to work on the skill trees and everything and everybody and kind of level up everybody. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to wish you all a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate it. If you don't, then I wish you a wonderful day for this week. Well, a wonderful week in general. This is the last week of the year, last full week of the year, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and finish off strong. Thank you everybody for continuing to support this channel. Your viewership is I'm grateful for it. It's not because I'm skilled at anything that I've done, but it's because I've been blessed to have such a privilege to be able to do this. I consider it a blessing that I'm able to do this, and as I work towards doing this full time, I just thank you guys for all of your continued support. You guys are amazing. Let no one tell you different. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.